Good morning, Central Arizona, and welcome to your Wednesday, February 25th edition of Central Arizona News. Brought to you by Lowry's Window and Door, serving happy, satisfied customers here for over 30 years. And by Ponderosa Plumbing AZ, providing new construction and repair services with decades of honest, dependable service. And by Rimfire LLC, concealed carry weapons training offered by law enforcement experts. For Tonto-TV.com, I'm Randy Roberson. Well, coming up on today's broadcast, a Flagstaff man pleads not guilty in a 60-count indictment tied to a deadly DPS helicopter crash, and the Camp Verde Town Council meets tonight to discuss a possible regional fire district agreement. Those stories and much more right after this.
For over 30 years, Lowry's Window and Door has been serving the Payson and Rim Country area by designing window and door systems that bring the outside in. Our goal is to help our customers by creating a healthier, more comfortable environment with natural light and open air that completely transforms space from the inside out. We offer dynamic lifestyle-changing solutions that transform residential and commercial spaces in any environment or climate, from contemporary to traditional. The products we offer are known for their quality and value. We are proud to offer Western window systems, Milgard, Geldwin, La Cantina doors, and Pello windows and doors. As certified installers, Lowry's Window and Door has the training and expertise to take your vision and create a retrofit window system or new home package that will enhance and upgrade your home's value. Our products are backed by the best warranty programs in the industry. To help choose the most unique, functional, and high-performance options, please contact us today.
Well, topping our news today, a Flagstaff man accused of firing at officers during a February 4th standoff that ended in a fatal DPS helicopter crash has pleaded not guilty. 50-year-old Terrell Story was arraigned Monday in Coconino County Superior Court on a 60-count indictment, including 2 counts of first-degree murder connected to the deaths of the DPS pilot and trooper paramedic killed in that crash. Story remains in custody on a $5 million bond and faces dozens of additional felony charges, including aggravated assault on law enforcement officers. His next court hearing is set for mid-April. The helicopter crash remains under investigation. In other news, the Camp Verde Town Council will hold a special session tonight at 5 p.m. Council members will hear a presentation regarding a potential joint powers agreement between the Verde Valley and Copper Canyon fire districts. Officials say the discussion will focus on regional collaboration, shared resources, and what a joint agreement could mean for response times, staffing emergencies, and long-term service stability. Residents are encouraged to attend and stay informed on how this could impact emergency services in the Verde Valley. Well, still ahead, we'll hear from Gila County Supervisor Steve Christiansen about tackling county challenges on a very limited budget. And Prescott Valley Police issue an important reminder about online safety. Those stories and more coming up next. Ponderosa Plumbing is Central Arizona's go-to plumbing team. For decades, homeowners, builders, and businesses have trusted Ponderosa Plumbing AZ for new construction, remodels, repairs, sewer and drain service, high-definition camera inspections, water heater installation, water treatment systems, and expert slab leak repair. When experience matters, when quality matters, when getting it done right the first time matters, Ponderosa Plumbing delivers. Locally owned, highly trusted, serving all of Central Arizona with honesty, craftsmanship, and unmatched know-how. Located at 107 West Wade Lane, Suite number 5 in Payson, call Ponderosa Plumbing AZ today at 928-476-4727. Ponderosa Plumbing AZ. Experience you can trust, quality you can count on. Well, welcome back. Well, Gila County is unlike most counties in Arizona. A large majority of its land is federally owned, much of it national forest, meaning only a relatively small portion of property is privately held and, as such, taxable. And yet, the demand for roads, public safety, infrastructure, and community projects continues to grow across Rim Country, Globe Miami, and our other rural communities. So how does the county balance limited taxable land with expanding service needs? Well, I sat down recently with Gila County District 1 Supervisor Steve Christiansen to ask that very question: how the county manages increasing project demands while working within a uniquely constrained tax base.
It affects us greatly. So Gila County is the smallest county when it comes to private land ownership, and that's about 3.5% of the county.
That much?
Yes, and that much. And probably between 1 and 2% of that are the mining interests. And so our tax base, our taxation for property tax is based on that amount of property. And so the concern that we're having, really, that we've always had for a long time, for probably the last 15 years, is not to increase property taxes. Our current tax rate is 4.19%, and that's, in other words, it's like $4.19 per $100 of value that you are given through the assessor's office, another elected position, as to what your property value is. And so that tax is collected, and about 1/3 of our spending is that amount of money right there. The other 2/3 that we spend comes from grant money, either from the state or the federal government, or through highway user fund money, or PILT money, payment in lieu of taxes, that the government gives us for owning so much of our county. And so we don't get, those aren't huge numbers, but it's all part of the same budgetary concern. So we don't want to increase taxes, but each year we do want to give our employees cost of living increase. Well, that money has to come from just the increased value because of inflation and things like that. So the value goes up in your property, you will be paying more taxes, even though the rate is not higher.
Now, in other news, the Prescott Valley Police Department is reminding residents that online safety starts with you. Officers say simple precautions can prevent major headaches. They suggest using strong, unique passwords for different accounts, enable two-factor authentication whenever possible, verify website addresses before entering personal information, and be cautious of unexpected emails or text messages asking for sensitive details. Cyber scams continue to evolve, and criminals often rely on urgency or fear to trick victims. And they say that if something feels suspicious, take a moment to verify before clicking. Those officials say staying alert and proactive is the best defense. Well, coming up next, how long will this stretch of 15 to 20 degree above normal temperatures last? And when we could see some cooling and even slight rain chances, your full weather forecast is coming up next. When seconds matter, preparation, judgment, and understanding matters even more. If you carry to protect yourself or the people you love, you deserve training rooted in real experience, not theory. Join the Rimfire LLC Concealed Carry Weapons class in Payson, Arizona, led by NRA certified instructors who have decades of real law enforcement experience. This class goes way beyond the permit. Rimfire LLC focuses on the reality of self-defense. What happens before, during, and after you've defended yourself or someone else. This is in-person instruction with fingerprints included and lunch provided. Bring your unloaded firearm and 10 rounds for use at the range, or Rimfire LLC will be happy to provide one for you. Train with experience you can trust. Train with Rimfire LLC. Call 928-595-2877 for more information. Rimfire LLC, CCW Training in Payson, Arizona. Well, taking a look now at central Arizona weather, unseasonably strong high pressure continues to dominate the southwest, pushing temperatures 15 to 20 degrees above normal for late February. Highs today will range from the upper 60s to lower 80s across central Arizona, with overnight lows generally falling into the 40s and low 50s. Forecast confidence remains high for very warm, dry conditions through the weekend, with some lower desert areas flirting with daily record highs. Minor heat risk is expected in several locations due to the unusual warmth for this time of year. Looking ahead to early next week, a weak system moving in from the Pacific could flatten the ridge and bring temperatures down 5 to 10 degrees by Monday or Tuesday. At this point, moisture appears limited, but northern and eastern Arizona could see slight rain chances, generally 20% or less, mainly over the higher terrain. Even with that cooling trend, temperatures are expected to remain above seasonal averages. Sunrise this morning was at 6:57. It will set this evening at 6:17. And finally, mark your calendars. The 37th Annual Apache Leap Mining Festival is coming up March 27th, 28th, and 29th down in Superior, Arizona. The three-day celebration features live music, a mining competition at Bessich Park on Saturday, chihuahua races, a kid zone, and much more. Registration for the mining competition begins at 9 a.m., with competition starting at 11:30. A safety meeting follows at noon, and cash prizes will be awarded to top competitors. It's one of Superior's favorite traditions, and organizers say they can't wait to see you there. And that's your Central Arizona news for this Wednesday. Special thanks once again to the sponsors who make this newscast possible: Lowry's Window and Door, Ponderosa Plumbing AZ, and Rimfire LLC. For Tonto-TV.com, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great day.